Hey friends, I just had a really amazing Monday. I'm sitting here reflecting on it, and I'd love to share it with you. What happened is Firepower 40 locked arms with Chris Yeagle of Diligent Plans. We walked through the doors of Bel Air High School and locked arms with Mr. Charlie Garcia and the administrators of Bel Air High School. And they put together what he calls his Minds in Action team, and we helped them define the mission statement and cast some vision for the next few years and identify the values behind the walls of Bel Air High School. Here's the interesting thing is his Minds in Action team are not made up of what you'd think. Yes, there were administrators, yes, there were teachers, but he also invited parents and students to provide input to define these mission statements. And I think that's really awesome, very unusual, and I was blessed to be a part of it. So I started these events off with a story. And of course, as you know, I'm a byproduct of what we call the worst day of your life business, serving in the El Paso Fire Department for 21 years. And I witnessed a few things, a few regrets, the final moments of people's lives. I started paying attention to those spewing regrets. And it's true, man, less about the things that were done and more about the things that were left undone, the opportunities that slipped by, the phone calls that weren't made, the phone calls that weren't picked up. And the grace that just didn't flow over that threshold of that slammed door. So I've been really humbled. I've had this privilege to witness these moments, and I started one of these events off with a story, and I took them back to the beginning of my career, where I was woken up in the middle of the night, 1 in the morning, by a cry for help, and it sounded like this: Pumper 4 respond to a motor vehicle accident with the rollover near the corner of Paisano and Executive. Now, I'm hopping into my boots, hopping into the fire truck, and the guy with more experience is looking back and he's saying, "You better prepare yourself, rookie. This one's not going to be pretty." So of course my heart's going crazy. I'm just praying that I have what it takes to help the people at the other end of this call. And we arrive on the scene, and there's just something about the sounds, man, the cries for help, something about a grown man crying for help when he's stuck in his vehicle and his family's scattered around the highway. And so I'm helping this family, and I look over the other vehicle, and I witness my first miracle in the serving business. And it's a firefighter and medical personnel that are helping the teenager that decided to take a few drinks before he got behind the wheel and caused the chaos for the night. And I call it a miracle because he was serving somebody that, in my eyes at that time, didn't deserve to be served, didn't deserve to be helped. And of course there was an oath behind that, but here's the thing: if I had only applied that concept in the other areas of my life, in 49, almost 49 years of life, I would not have had to apologize to as many people as I've had to. And it's to the least of these, man. Serving the least of these is where we are challenged. I don't know if maybe it's different for you, but for me, I always felt those biggest challenges with people that were close to me. They're the ones who hurt me the most, right? I mean, I raised this bar so high for them, and I felt myself saying, "You should know better. You're my fellow employee. You're my child. You're my parent. You're my leader. You're my spouse." And so I was raising this bar so high, and they were failing me by that much more. Above all things, guard your heart. Man, I saw that kryptonite bring down the best of servants on the job, and I've seen it around. It's happening right now. We're so divided. Listen, I hope this helps you. It's helped me. I've applied some different concepts. I've started learning how to do things a little bit differently, and I sleep better at night. So to my brothers and sisters who are out there serving this evening, stay safe. God bless you. And to Bel Air High School, there are some big things about to happen this school year. We're going to ignite the school year. And I believe Mr. Charlie Garcia when he says that they are changing the game this school year. God bless. Have a great night.